What is going on? I'm ZMOT, back from the perceived dead, I suppose. Again, my apologies. Thanks for your patience. I love that no one gives me grief about not posting videos. It's also kind of a bad thing, I suppose. Anyways, Creator Boost almost expired. It's been that long since I made a video. The face cam is fully off today so that the Boom Beach full 1080p resolution can come through. Anyways, this is my warship. Now, as you can see, it is fairly naked. Picked up a couple things along the way, but otherwise just full on naked. Now, the reason I did this, I parked my other two accounts like over a week ago at this point, so just trying to do something a little bit different. And speaking of doing something a little bit different, we are going to stay on the naked trend and we are going to jump into 6 engine rooms. Is this a good idea? It depends. 3 engine rooms, 4 engine rooms is just a complete bloodbath. 5 engine rooms, you can get 5 engine rooms basically every single attack. At this level anyways, a little bit higher, that could be very different. But 6 engine rooms going to be even more naked. The farther you stay to the engine rooms, the more engine rooms you have, the more naked it is by definition, because people just couldn't buy all of the things. Now, as you can see here, 6 engine room, that front ramp is pretty darn good. That will slow people down and funnel them into one specific area, but be aware that at the 6 engine room level, seekers are coming, buses are coming. So maybe I shouldn't have jumped into 6 engine rooms quite yet. We're going to find that out though. First of all, I'm going to pick up all of the things. We're going to build a quick base, and I am going to copy a base off of a beast player, and that player is... I will show you their base actually even. Let's just do that, shall we? And this is the base we are going to copy from 204. This guy is a beast player. I assume he's using Seekers. I also assume I'm going to get crushed by Seekers. Now, he's got rocket launchers. I've got boom cannons. He's got flamethrowers. I've got machine guns. So copying this base, maybe not the best idea, but it's the only base that I have available to me. I spent 0 seconds looking for other bases to copy. So should I have had a little bit more time looking? Probably. But 204, by the way, I've struggled to say his name forever. I used to call him 2Xer04 or something. So sorry for all of those mistakes over the many years. But we're just going to start building this base. Now, I can't start building a base without going into the shoutout mode. Supercell devs, I don't necessarily agree with everything they do, but the fact is they've made these bases easy to copy because of the fact that we've got all of those beautiful lines on shore. So those are the basic spots for the engine rooms. I'm going to call them landing crafts. And now I just need to get all of my machine guns out. Machine guns basically next to an engine room in almost all cases. Not entirely sure what people are going to be hitting me with. I'm hoping that people at my rank don't quite have buses yet, and or don't have seekers yet, and if they do, we're just going to get crushed. One of the risks you take when you jump to an early engine room level, we are, and I've heard from a number of people this season, they say, hey, I thought I was going to get to my push point, and then that push point never arrived. So I'm really hoping, I think I'm actually in the wrong spot here. We're going to go down to there, this is going to go down to there, and then my cannon finally has a spot where it can slot in. So just hoping and praying at this point that I can continue to collect in gold. I'd like to get this account into diamond before the end of the season, but not entirely sure if that's going to happen at this point because I've already burned a whole bunch of time and just this season not super duper enjoyable in a few ways. So we're going to keep going though. I'm going to build this base. I will come back in a little bit after some building and some rambling. Back in a sec. Just like that, all of the bits and pieces are placed. Now, one of the advantages to machine guns over flamethrowers, you end up with an extra unit, an extra build. So I've got this one back here slotted in. One of the downsides though is the fact they have the blind spots. So that is why I threw this machine gun over here to cover that one, because otherwise they were just going to throw critters on that. So I'm hoping that that gives me enough coverage where this takes out that one or this takes out that one. I kind of assume they're going to throw critters back here as well. That is one of the downsides to not having rocket launchers. 204 has rocket launchers, which are going to cover all of those engine rooms. I have placed boom cannons anywhere he had rocket launchers, so we're just going to jump right in. We're going to see what the heck we can do here. I kind of assume we're not going to get a 6 engine room opponent because not many people are at the 6 engine room level yet. And those that are have been collecting in diamond or have a whole lot more chests and keys and things than I do. So going to be interesting to see what engine room level we get matched with. I kind of assume we'll get a 4 just because it seems like it doesn't like to do plus or minus 1 engine room. It seems like it jumps from like 5 to 3. We'll see what 6 gets us. 6 got us a 6. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, checking out the health on that engine room, 75,000 health. That is going to be a problem for sure. I am going to send all of my troops back here. This person expects us to throw critters at that back corner. I am going to send my rocket choppas all the way back there, getting those critters out, getting those heavies out, and hoping that the heavies take the majority of the hits. Now, I've got tick 4 flares. That is good enough to get all of our heavies into a decent spot. Critters going in the right direction, though, as you can see here. Now, all we need to do is get some troops over into here, and then I'm going to throw a shock about there, and we should be able to clear our way in, throwing critters on the back engine room. I have no idea whatsoever how this is going to go. Critters seem to be getting in the right spots. Everspark seems to be getting in the right spots. I'm going to throw some barrages out there, trying to see how our energy is going to do against that front engine room. Is it a good idea? Probably not, but it's actually doing fairly okay. Not super duper awesome, but we're getting enough value out of it that I think if we do a kamikaze flare in a second or so, in right about now, we can probably throw that there, throw some critters there, and then take that final engine room down in a time of 2 minutes 35 seconds. Not an amazing attack, but I'm going to take that for my first attack at the 6 engine room against One-Eyed Willie. What is One-Eyed Willie coming in with? He is also coming in with rocket choppas. He had to go all the way to the back, all the way to the right. The fact that this base is spread out fairly well. Come on, boom cannon. Come on, boom cannon. Get one more. Do it. Do it. Yes. Okay, so that's going to delay Willie even more. Zuka, though, taking out the boom cannon. 1 minute 58 seconds. Pretty happy with that. Let's go. We're jumping back in. Is this the right attack strategy? I really don't know. We're going to have to push a little bit. I have got only 1 of 3 possible gunboat energy nodes at the moment, so little bit sparse on the GBE, but we still managed to GBE that 1 rocket. That 1 engine room. You'll notice that, ooh, this is only a 5 engine room. That is going to be nice. Now, you'll see it's got 15,000 lower health. That's going to help us. I think it was 15,000. So we are going to go over to this left-hand side. This attack strategy, not super duper gorgeous. I am the first to admit. I am just dropping Sparky first, getting some critters out. And then we are flaring over to this left wall, throwing that shock out on the single shot defenses. And then Sparky's going to come in. The heavies are going to come in, and then we're going to be able to clear all the way to those engine rooms. Well, we keep pumping gunboat energy over here. Is it sexy? No. Are we going to get all the engine rooms? Very, very, very likely. I have not yet encountered a base that I can't get all the engine rooms at the 5 engine room level, but I'm sure they are coming. You'll notice that we have already cleared that front engine room. We're throwing gunboat energy on this right-hand side engine room, and now that that's done, we've got enough critters that are going to come over here that we can start throwing some shocks, start getting a few more engine rooms. Only got one left. Now, here's the issue. We need a little bit of critters, need a little bit of those. There we go. Now that we got that final shock out, we can do that kamikaze flare and hope and pray that our rocket choppas have enough health on them, and Everspark critters help us enough to get enough distraction to get that engine room down. 2 minutes 40 seconds. Should be able to pull out another win. 6 engine rooms seems like it's a good choice so far, but we will see what Ensul Papa has to say about that. Okay, win number dos. Feeling pretty good about this. 6 engine rooms, spread out base. Had my chest timer at 4 out of 4 about 4 hours ago, so lost a couple chests. Now I'm not even sure what rank I've managed to get this account into. I haven't even been into 19 yet. So we got lots of ranked chests available to us. Really, really want to get that next GBE node. Quickly going to show you my tech tree here because I have neglected to do that so far. No flamethrowers, no choice node there, but we do have the boom cannons. We've got the troop damage. Also, don't have bombardiers, don't have defensive building damage. Moving down the line, though, as you can see here, we have max barrage, max artillery, and that next node is going to be the GBE node. Then I'm going to head down this road, getting more troop damage and Seekers. Is it a good idea? I don't know, but I really, really want to play with Seekers this season. I am just going to keep this base as lean and naked as I can get, hoping to get all the way to the right-hand side of the tech tree this season. Here's the downside, though. Anytime you go to more engine rooms than most players, this finding opponent screen has to go through everyone. Is there anyone at 6 engine rooms at your rank? Nope. Is there anyone slightly above or below at 6 engine rooms at your rank? Nope. Okay, down to 5 engine rooms, 4 engine rooms. Who wants to play us? Holy crow, no one wants to play us. Everyone's afraid of us. 6 engine rooms coming in hot here. There we go. Who are we going to get? What are we going to get? They are a 5. They are a very, very fortified 5. So this is going to be a little bit different, but kind of the same. We're going to drop that there. We're going to drop that there. We're going to drop this over here. And then waiting a little bit, here we go. Same things. This is my standard attack. It is not a sexy attack, but it gets all of the engine rooms. We're going to get in here. We're going to get all of the heavies moving forwards. And I got to admit, I am probably not going to be barraging in our engine room on this attack because we just need to keep using flares. Going to start shocking that Doom Cannon. And then we just are slowly but surely working into this right-hand corner. So that Doom Cannon and the Boom Cannon just scaring me too much. Need to keep Everspark alive. And now that we're in this situation, I can start using my gunboat energy. I think I'm going to barrage this one right here, though. Trying to get the heck away from that Boom Cannon so that we can finally get way into that back corner as that Doom Cannon is about to eat up our Rocket Choppa. Yep, saw that coming. Let's get the heck out of here. Moving away from all of the things. This is not setting up to be a pretty attack, my friends. I have totally and utterly neglected my Rocket Choppas a little bit too much, so I need to get that engine room down, and then we are going to flare back into there, trying to get our Rocket Choppas in a situation where they can clear that final engine room without having to go near that Boom Cannon. I should be okay here. It's going to be a little bit touch and go. Our opponent still has 2 engine rooms. We still got 2 engine rooms. They are ahead. We are losing at the moment. Let's get that final barrage out. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. That's going to be a loss. I should not be that slow at the 5 engine room level. PC Darling gave us a spanking. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe we won that. That is ridiculous. Well, the base is standing up. Big shout out to 204 yet again. We got a mulligan on that one. I'm going to do one more just because we got a win streak. Want to see what the heck happens. Probably time to lose. I have to feel like especially if my attacks are going to be that bad. If you guys have any tips on the 5 engine room attacks with the troops that I have, would love to hear them. We got ourselves a 6. They have shock launchers. That is not going to be the worst thing. We can go get that one fairly easily. Can we go get those back right ones fairly easily? Yep. I feel like this is an all rocket choppa hit. Is that a bad idea? Probably. Is Everspark going to live? Probably not. But I mean, we can go wide right. Then we can come around here. We'll only have one boom cannon to deal with. Then we can get there, and then it turns into a nightmare. This is where smoke would be so good. Bullet would also be fairly amazing. I am going to drop Everspark first. I'm going to flare over here. We're going to drop Everspark, and then we are going to get all of our troops moving. Everspark probably going to die here. That shock launcher is going to hit her right where it counts. Would love it if she could somehow make it over here, though. Just need a little bit of luck. Little bit of luck, Everspark. There we go. Everspark, she's making it. She's making the turn. Let's go, Everspark. Make the turn. Get the heck away from that shock launcher. That's all I ask. That could potentially give us a little bit of a boost, because that could get us some critters back in this neighborhood, which could save us from a bunch of shocks. Now, I'm going to use critters here. Too late on the critters. But Everspark is still making her way. This could give us a little bit of a boost, like I talked about. Getting Everspark back there might be the difference between winning and losing this battle. I am going to send her all the way back to this corner because I want to get the heck away from that boom cannon. Didn't quite make it. Now that that is happening, we are going to get onto this one right here, trying to throw out some shocks to keep some of our critters alive. This is not going as quick as I would have liked. Need that flare right there, get that shock out. Everspark coming along for the ride. This is not going to work, my friends. We are about to lose that shock. We are about to lose the last of our rocket choppas, and we are about to lose this battle. We'll throw our retreat out there. No point continuing. So Bullet would have been absolutely amazing there. That attack didn't go as planned, but let's just see what kind of time they had. Enemy replay, what did you have? Minute 40. So that means they finished in, what's that, 220? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. All rocket choppas with one boat of heavies, I think that was, maybe. Coming in hot, just shocking all the things. They have 3 GBE nodes. We only have 1. So little bit light on GBE, most definitely. But there's some fun to be had at 6 engine room level. So I said I was only going to do 1 attack. I'm going to do 1 more, then we'll call it a day. There is definitely some fun to be had. If you have some keys to spend and you're not loving this season, not a bad idea. So we are going to go right, and barrage that one. That is my plan at the moment. We are going to bring in some of our friends, the heavies. I've used 3 basically all season long. That is all I'm going to stick with. And as soon as we get some form of love up there, we're going to get all the rest of the rocket choppas up there. And if you're wondering why I threw those critters onto that machine gun, it's because I want to get everything to turn the other direction. And now I can just move the heck away from all of this stuff, leaving those critters behind and hoping that Everspark doesn't get grabbed. If Everspark gets grabbed, this attack is basically over. It's amazing how much I have started to rely on Everspark, but she just does such good work. Passive critters, so useful. We've gotten rid of that one middle engine room, and now we can just head to the back. I want to get the heck away from all of these boom cannons. That boom cannon's about to eat one of my rocket choppas. There we go. Moving the heck back. This is my entire purpose. Getting the heck away from the majority of their defenses and then sneaking along to that back corner should be enough. There's only that one cannon that we need to be concerned with, and we can shock that and then get on top of that engine room, getting a decent time. Typically with rocket choppas I can get a time more like 3 minutes, 2:40, not bad. That is going to be all for me, though. As always, thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.